India's freedom, and there was no looking back. ICC contributed immensely in India's struggle for economic and political freedom through modernization of domestic trade, commerce and industry, along with joining the
non-state development में जो कंट्रीब्यूशन दिया है, विशेषकर वहां की मैन्युफैक्चरिंग यूनिट्स को, वह भी हिस्टोरिकल है। आईसीसी के लिए अपना योगदान देने वाले आप सभी को, उस प्रत्येक महानुभाव का मैं अभिनंदन करता हूं।
ICC now has a pan-India presence with 15 regional and liaison offices spread across India and representative offices in 25 countries and expand. Our presence in international forums like BIMSTEC, ASEAN, APTA, IMEC is strengthening.
আমি এটুকু বলে আজকে আইসিসি কে বিশেষ করে সকলকে নিয়ে এই যে মিলিত প্রয়াস, কালেক্টিভ এফোর্ট, একেবারে রবীন্দ্রসঙ্গীত থেকে সত্যজিৎ রায়, একেবারে সত্যজিৎ রায় থেকে সারা বিশ্ব, বাংলা হবে বিশ্ব সেরা।
As one of the most proactive chambers in the country, ICC has had the honor of hosting eminent personalities like Indian presidents, prime ministers, and international leaders of repute. Our policy advocacy initiatives have been widely appreciated and accepted by government at state and central level.
Thank you.
Insights into ethical leadership, perseverance, and the power of purpose. These works resonate deeply with ICC's ethos of promoting responsible business practices and innovation. Finally, I am proud to be addressing this gathering as we celebrate ICC's 100-year-old legacy of being a vital force of progress and its invaluable contribution towards India's economic evolution. As we look ahead to the future, let us draw inspiration from the visionary leaders like Mr. Murthy and the legacy of ICC.
And commitment to the cause of Indian industry. This evening is very special. Even more so by the presence of a very special individual, an icon, a cult, a founder, humility personified. Please. Thank you.
Distinguished persons on the dais, of course, especially my long-term friend Sanjiv, whom I have known for at least 30 years now, and I knew his respected late father too. It is an absolute privilege and an honor to be part of such a joyous occasion. I always used to tell my younger colleagues at Infosys that the best index of the success of a corporation is its longevity. That's why I have tremendous respect and admiration for various corporations in India that have continued to grow for a long time. This institution too is a wonderful example. There's also another important reason why I am always excited to come to Calcutta. In some way, this is the most cultured place, strength, and great and reach higher aspirations. And you have to do this not because you need a little bit more money. I think everybody in this room is reasonably well-to-do, have enough material comforts, has made sure that the lives of their children and grandchildren are better. So you're not going to fight for your and your family's betterment. As people from an extraordinary culture in the eastern part of India, a culture that just now shows what it is by that wonderful invocation song. You have to rise above petty needs of human beings. And you are going to fight to fulfill the ideals of the founding fathers of this nation. Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Patel, that its own progenies, just like all of us have, that its own progenies will lead a better quality of life than that child itself. That was the theme why Mahatma Gandhi gave away an excellent practice in South Africa and came to India. That was the reason why Sardar Patel gave an excellent job, excellent position as an exalted lawyer in Ahmedabad and said, I am going to work towards a free India and with this ideal. That's the reason why Motilal Nehru and Jawaharlal Nehru gave up a very comfortable life. Of course, Motilal Nehru, as we all know, was a very successful lawyer. It used to be said that, of course it's apocryphal, it used to be said that he used to get his laundry done in Paris. It is apocryphal, but what it showed was the level of material comfort that he had reached. But he gave it up all. Why did he do that? Because all these wonderful people, we all know Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose had passed ICS and he gave it up. They all did this because they found a noble cause, a noble vision, where that famous Sanskrit sentence from the Upanishad. This is a term I coined in 1973 or so when I was abroad working in Paris. That is practicing capitalism while combining it with the best aspects of liberalism, best aspects of socialism, and make sure that this country stands first. When God has given us that ability to think and the ability to distinguish between good and bad, between injustice and fairness, etc., etc., it behooves us that we think about the betterment of people less fortunate amongst us. Therefore, it is not to fill your stomach, it is not to make your children even richer, it is not to buy new, have new acquisitions, but It is to bring respect to our country. It is to make sure that the rest of the world respects India. Why will they respect India? The reason why people respect India is because of performance. I used to tell at Infosys, performance leads to recognition. Recognition leads to respect, and respect leads to power. If you want, Abhyuday, if you want to be very powerful in a group, there's only one instrument you have. Time and again, you perform and exceed their expectations. The next time when you say something, everybody will listen to you. So therefore, I want our youngsters to kindly understand, all these Facebook fellows, who probably have a lot of time, for those wonderful youngsters to understand that as human beings, we have a greater responsibility to fulfill the pledge of our founding fathers. We have a greater responsibility as enunciated by our scriptures, Upanishads, Mahabharata, Ramayana, Bhagavad Gita, that we have to show fairness and justice and create opportunities for the less fortunate ones. And that's the reason why we all have to work hard. I was just now with one of the executives